Okay guys, so last class we made some winter hats. Let's review how I got to this point here. So the first thing I did was take my stencil and trace it with a crayon or a pencil. Now that I've done that, I have the shape of a hat. Next, I'm going to take my scissors and cut around my hat. I make sure to keep my eyes on my paper so I don't make mistakes. And I cut careful and slow. After I get finished with that, I can draw my Larry lines. Today, if you're doing that step, you're going to use your crayons. Even if you've already done that step, you could add more Larry lines, but this time in different colors. I love purple, so I am going to add some purple lines. I can make curved lines. I can make straight lines. I can make broken lines and zigzags and swirls. All those different lines that we have practiced. Once I have a lot of lines, at least 10, then it's time to paint. Now, we are only getting our 3 primary colors, yellow, red, and blue. But with a little bit of thinking, I can turn these colors into lots of different types of colors. I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. So remember my handy dandy palette? I'm going to use this to mix up fun colors. So the first thing I do is choose a primary color. I am going to choose yellow. I swirl my brush in the yellow until I can see that I have a lot of yellow on here. Then I put my yellow on my palette. Clean my brush because I don't want my paints to get messy. People, we got to keep our paints pretty, right? Now I'm going to get some blue. I swirl it again. Bring it over here. Ooh, and I have now made green. I can even make a blue-green by adding a little more blue. I love blue-green, so I think that is what I'm going to paint with. Now, I take it over to my hat and I paint it. We're going to use lots of different colors today, so only paint a little bit at a time and then try and make a brand new color for your next part. Maybe I can make some purple. Let's see. You guys try it. So my hat is painted, and if you look closely at this hat, I only used secondary and intermediate colors. I never used just plain blue, red, or yellow. I never used just the primary colors. So that's your challenge today. Can you learn to mix secondary and intermediate colors and paint your entire hat with only those secondary and intermediate colors? When you're done, make sure your name and number are on the back and set it to the side, because if it's dry at the end of class, instead of putting it in your folder or on the drying rack, you can actually take them home. But we can't take them home unless we have a little bit of time for them to dry. Now that it's dry, I can get 1 free draw paper and I can use the crayons at my tables to draw whatever I want. Have fun, guys.